$1,000 a month shouldn't buy a luxury lifestyle, but in 2026, it does in more places than most people realize. Not backpacking, not scraping by. Real apartments, daily dining out, and healthcare most Western cities can't touch. And one country on this list is changing faster than anyone expects. These aren't cheap living destinations. They're places where the math flips completely if your income is remote. Vietnam tops this list for good reason. The cost of living here makes other popular expat destinations look expensive. A luxury one-bedroom apartment in Ho Chi Minh City runs around $400 to $600 monthly. That same money barely covers utilities in most Western cities. Street food costs under $2 per meal, and restaurant dining rarely exceeds $10 even at upscale places. And while Vietnam is the cheapest overall, the biggest surprise on this list comes later, because it used to be expensive. The healthcare system deserves special attention. Private international hospitals charge a fraction of Western prices while maintaining world-class standards. A full medical checkup costs around $50. Dental work that would bankrupt someone in the States runs maybe $200 for major procedures. But here's where Vietnam quietly beats almost everyone else on this list, and most people never factor it in. The country offers multiple visa options that make long-term living surprisingly straightforward. Tourist visas extend up to 90 days, and renewals happen easily. Business visas open doors for freelancers and remote workers. The real kicker? Vietnam doesn't tax foreign-sourced income for most visa categories. Daily life feels like stepping into an affordable luxury bubble. Domestic help costs around $100 monthly for part-time cleaning and cooking. Motorcycle taxis zip across cities for under $1 per ride. Fresh tropical fruit from street vendors costs pennies. The weather stays warm year-round with manageable humidity in the south. There's a catch though, and this surprises many newcomers. Internet speeds vary wildly depending on location. Rural areas struggle with connectivity, while major cities offer fiber speeds rivaling developed nations. Research specific neighborhoods carefully before committing long-term. Power outages happen occasionally during monsoon season. Having backup power becomes essential for remote work. Would you trade consistent electricity for 80% lower living costs? Vietnam makes that question very real for many people. Argentina flips this entire list on its head because the luxury here comes from economic chaos. The peso's instability creates incredible purchasing power for anyone earning dollars or euros. Restaurant meals cost $3 to $8 for generous portions at quality establishments. Rent for beautiful apartments in Buenos Aires averages $300 to $500 monthly in desirable neighborhoods. The visa situation gets even better. Argentina offers one of the world's most generous tourist visa policies. Many nationalities receive 90-day stamps upon arrival with easy renewals by crossing borders briefly. Digital nomad visas launched recently for remote workers. The pathway to permanent residency remains surprisingly accessible compared to European countries. Healthcare costs seem almost fictional compared to American standards. Doctor visits run $15 to $30. Prescription medications cost 70% to 90% less than US prices. Private health insurance plans start around $50 monthly for comprehensive coverage. Public hospitals provide free emergency care regardless of visa status. Buenos Aires feels like European sophistication at developing world prices. World-class steakhouses charge $15 for cuts that would cost $60 in New York. Wine culture thrives with bottles starting under $3 at shops. Tango shows and cultural events rarely exceed $20 for premium seating. But the real twist comes next. Inflation affects daily life in ways that catch expats off guard initially. Prices change frequently, requiring flexible budgeting approaches. Banking restrictions complicate money transfers, though parallel exchange markets exist. Crime rates in certain neighborhoods demand careful area selection and basic precautions. This is the trade-off. Incredible lifestyle upside in exchange for unpredictability. The social scene compensates for these challenges magnificently. Argentines embrace late-night dining and social gatherings. Friendships develop quickly among both locals and expat communities. Spanish language skills open doors but aren't strictly necessary in major tourist areas. Up to now, each option has been urban or economic driven. The next one is different. It's about lifestyle pool, not spreadsheets. Bali represents island living perfection for anyone seeking tropical paradise on a budget. Monthly expenses rarely exceed $800 for comfortable living, including rent, transportation, and dining. Ubud offers jungle tranquility, while Canggu delivers surf culture. Seminyak provides upscale dining and nightlife at prices that seem impossible. This is why Bali stays on these lists year after year, even when prices rise elsewhere. Visa options multiply regularly as Indonesia courts digital nomads aggressively. Tourist visas extend up to 60 days with renewal possibilities. The new digital nomad visa allows 6-month stays for qualifying remote workers. Investment visas open pathways for longer-term residents with relatively modest requirements. Housing costs vary dramatically by area but remain affordable across the board. Basic apartments start around $200 monthly. Luxury villas with pools and gardens rent for $500 to $800. Many properties include daily housekeeping and maintenance services. Motorbike transportation costs under $50 monthly for unlimited freedom. The food scene alone justifies the move for many people. Local warungs serve filling meals for $2 to $4. International restaurants rarely exceed $15 for elaborate dinners. Fresh tropical fruits cost almost nothing at traditional markets. Organic cafes cater to health-conscious expats without breaking budgets. There's a catch more on that in a moment. Bali's popularity creates crowds and traffic that test patience regularly. Internet speeds fluctuate during peak tourist seasons. Rainy season brings flooding and transportation disruptions. Healthcare quality varies significantly between tourist areas and rural regions. For some people, that's a deal breaker. For others, it's a price worth paying. The spiritual and wellness culture draws people seeking lifestyle transformation. Yoga studios, meditation retreats, and alternative healing modalities thrive everywhere. Community building happens naturally through shared interests and regular social events. Many expats report profound personal growth during extended Bali stays. Which option feels most realistic so far? The beach paradise or urban sophistication? Malaysia combines Southeast Asian affordability with developed world infrastructure, creating an ideal middle ground. Kuala Lumpur offers metropolitan living for $600 to $900 monthly, including housing, transportation, and entertainment. Georgetown provides UNESCO heritage charm with similar costs. Coastal areas deliver beach living without sacrificing modern conveniences. For comparison, this is the same monthly budget many people spend just on rent alone in London or New York. The Malaysia My Second Home program stands out among visa options worldwide. 10-year renewals provide genuine long-term security. Minimum financial requirements remain reasonable for most Western earners. Tax benefits include exemptions on foreign-sourced pension income. Healthcare access matches private international standards. Food costs border on ridiculous compared to Western prices. Hawker centers serve incredible variety for $2 to $5 per meal. Shopping malls house international chains at local prices. Fresh produce markets offer tropical abundance for minimal cost. Coffee culture thrives with specialty shops charging $2 to $3 for premium beverages. Transportation infrastructure rivals developed nations while costing significantly less. Modern trains connect major cities efficiently and cheaply. Ride-sharing apps provide convenient urban mobility. Domestic flights cost $20 to $50 between major destinations. Car ownership remains optional in most areas due to excellent public transit. But here's what catches people off guard initially. Alcohol costs remain high due to government taxes. Social drinking budgets require careful planning. Religious considerations affect nightlife options in some areas. Weather stays consistently hot and humid year-round without seasonal variation. The expat community provides instant social connections across diverse backgrounds. English usage makes daily interactions smooth and comfortable. Cultural festivals celebrate Malaysia's multicultural heritage regularly. Shopping opportunities range from street markets to luxury malls with something for every budget. Bulgaria is the sleeper hit on this list, and most people don't even consider it. Sofia provides capital city amenities for $500 to $700 monthly total expenses. Coastal cities like Varna offer Black Sea access with similar affordability. Mountain towns deliver nature immersion at even lower costs. EU citizenship pathways exist for those willing to make long-term commitments. Investment programs provide residency options with relatively modest requirements. Language barriers exist, but English usage grows steadily, especially among younger generations. Healthcare systems blend public and private options effectively. Housing costs rival the cheapest global destinations while offering European quality and legal protections. City center apartments rent for $200 to $400 monthly. Utilities rarely exceed $100 during winter heating season. Property ownership remains accessible for foreigners in most areas. The food scene surprises visitors with variety and quality at impossible prices. Traditional restaurants serve hearty meals for $5 to $10. Local markets offer fresh produce at prices that make healthy eating inevitable. Wine culture thrives with excellent local varieties starting under $3 per bottle. But the real surprise comes in winter heating costs and occasional power infrastructure challenges. Cold weather drives utility bills higher than tropical destinations. Rural internet speeds lag behind urban areas significantly. Bureaucratic processes sometimes require patience and persistence. This is the price of European seasons, but for many it's worth it. Thailand continues attracting expats for solid reasons despite increasing popularity. Bangkok provides world-class urban living for $700 to $1,000 monthly. Chiang Mai offers cultural richness and cooler weather at similar costs. Island destinations deliver paradise living with slight premium pricing. Visa options accommodate various needs from short-term visits to long-term residence. Tourist visas extend easily for initial exploration periods. Education visas support language learning and skill development. Elite visa programs provide long-term security for qualifying applicants. This is one of the countries changing fastest, and it's why people are rushing in before rules tighten further. Street food culture alone justifies Thailand's reputation among budget-conscious travelers. Meals cost $1 to $3 with incredible variety and quality. International restaurants serve familiar foods at local prices. Fresh fruit shakes and tropical treats cost under $2 everywhere. Healthcare infrastructure rivals developed nations while maintaining developing world pricing. Private hospitals offer international standards with English-speaking staff. Dental tourism thrives due to quality and affordability combinations. Traditional massage and wellness treatments cost $5 to $15 for hour-long sessions. There's a hidden challenge that affects long-term planning significantly. Tourist visa runs become tedious for extended stays. Education visa requirements include actual class attendance. Elite visa costs exceed budget traveler ranges considerably. Weather patterns include intense heat and heavy monsoon periods. The expat community provides strong support networks across age ranges and backgrounds. English usage makes daily interactions comfortable and stress-free. Cultural activities and festivals happen constantly throughout the year. Transportation options include everything from luxury buses to budget motorcycle taxis. If you're seriously weighing any of these, the real numbers and visa paths are broken down step by step inside the Horizon Society School Group. Sri Lanka represents incredible value for adventurous spirits seeking off-the-beaten-path experiences. Monthly living costs rarely exceed $600 for comfortable accommodation, dining and transportation. Colombo offers urban amenities while coastal areas provide beach access. Hill country destinations like Kandy deliver cooler weather and cultural immersion. Recent political stability improvements make long-term planning more feasible than previous years. Tourist visas allow extended stays with straightforward renewal processes. The government actively promotes digital nomad-friendly policies. English serves as an official language, simplifying daily interactions significantly. Food costs approach the lowest globally while maintaining nutrition and variety. Local rice and curry meals cost under $2. Fresh tropical fruits grow abundantly and sell cheaply everywhere. International restaurants cater to diverse tastes without premium pricing. Healthcare quality varies by location but remains affordable across the board. Private hospitals in major cities offer good standards. Ayurvedic treatments and traditional medicine provide alternative options. Prescription costs run significantly lower than Western countries, but economic challenges create occasional shortages and infrastructure limitations. Power outages happen during dry seasons, affecting internet connectivity. Import restrictions sometimes affect availability of specific products. Transportation infrastructure requires patience, especially for rural travel. The natural beauty compensates for infrastructure challenges magnificently. Ancient temples and cultural sites offer constant exploration opportunities. Wildlife viewing and nature activities cost minimal amounts. Beach destinations provide world-class beauty without tourist crowds. Ready to dive deeper into specific cost breakdowns and visa requirements for each destination? The Horizon Society School Group provides detailed relocation guides covering everything from housing searches to tax implications, plus a community of people already living this lifestyle. Each of these countries offers luxury in a different way: affordability, lifestyle, freedom, or long-term stability. The real question isn't whether this works, it's which trade-off you're willing to make. Which one fits your income and lifestyle right now, and what's holding you back?